What is up, guys? No regret here. I'm joined with my favorite co-commentator, Artosis.
Neo. And we're at the Tasteless
And also Gemini.
LAN party. We're a little bit tasteless at the moment. He is,
We are literally tasteless.
yes.
Yeah.
Tasteless list. Is that what you said?
Yes, tasteless.
We are
We are
tasteless.
tasteless right now. But welcome back. I hope that you guys have been enjoying. We're going to be switching over to some StarCraft 2 action now. We just got done a couple of pretty good StarCraft 1 matches, even though they were a little bit one-sided. That happens from time to time. But I know you two are happy.
We were happy.
Because you're our couple of resident Zoomers here. You guys are some Star 2 players.
Actually, I'm actually a millennial, so we're both millennials technically.
Yeah.
So we're not actually Zoomers.
It's true.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. I don't know how any of that is actually
Calculated?
calculated. What
Just
am I?
know-
Am I
You're
that?
the Terran player. You know the numbers. Remember?
Yeah, you're the number guy.
Dude, I'm not into horoscopes, bro.
Is that how
God.
Zoomers and Boomers are
These young
horoscopes?
kids and their avocado toast. Okay, so if you're just joining us because it just hit the Twitch front page, welcome. StarCraft is a real-time strategy game, which you've probably seen, heard about, and stuff. You're
And
probably
we-
sitting there thinking, "Isn't this a dead game?"
We play it on these.
No. Yeah, well, sometimes, yeah. If you donate enough, guys, we definitely will be doing some StarCraft 64 matches.
What's this for?
Oh, I think that's like the memory card. Yeah,
But there's
for like
I thought
saving
the
games.
memory card's over there.
No, that's the expansion pack card.
Oh, okay. So they have microtransactions.
Microtransactions before
For the
microtransactions, yeah.
I see.
Were you guys alive when N64 came out?
When did it come out?
I don't know, probably before you were born, you zoomer.
I mean, I knew they existed. I don't know when they were
They
made.
definitely, they existed when we were kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I remember
just-
I think the first console I had was a PS1. My brother had a PS1. I don't know. We didn't really ever have we didn't really ever have Nintendo stuff. We had like a Wii. That was the first ever Nintendo thing we got, other than like
Really?
Game Boys or whatever.
Really?
Yeah, we were like PlayStation, Xbox people.
Okay. Wow. No, that is. I
Yeah.
had an Atari and an original Nintendo.
Yeah. Oh, my grandpa. We had
you
a
play
we
Pong?
had an Atari. We literally had
Me and your grandpa actually used to play Pong together.
Wow! I know. So that's the Dan he was talking about. That makes sense.
yeah,
Damn.
no, that's me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
God, he never did switch over to using Artosis. But anyways, we are going to be getting into our StarCraft 2 matches here momentarily. They're actually just setting up their PCs right now. It's kind of the middle of the day for us, so everyone's grabbing a slice of pizza, grabbing some chicken and everything. That's definitely what Tasteless is doing right now, and he will be joining us. It's been a pretty fun event so far. So we have a Terran vs. Zerg final match, and then a Terran vs. Protoss third, fourth place match in StarCraft 1. Here we're starting out. Can we actually show the bracket? Throw up the StarCraft 2 bracket for a moment here, show you guys exactly who's going to be playing and who.
Voice.
Trap versus Dream is going to be the first one that we're casting. It's going to be Protoss versus Terran. It's the best Protoss in the world against a very strong Terran. I don't know exactly what his rank would be. Probably
Wait,
like
is Trav the best
sixth
Protoss in
best.
the world?
I mean,
yeah, right now.
consistently over the last couple years.
He has
Yes.
gotten 10 consecutive round of 8s or higher in GSL, which is the longest streak of that ever.
We're
by
gonna
far.
have a trap award.
Yeah, absolutely. And then we're gonna have Kira versus Solar, and they're both actually in great shape as well. So this is actually a really fantastic set of StarCraft 2 matches. What do you guys think? Who are you looking? Well, I know this is the #1 Trap fan in the whole world, so you're thinking he's going to take down Dream, obviously.
Yeah, I would predict it almost any day.
I think Dream's going to take him down. That's
Yeah.
my thing. Yeah.
Are you trying to bait me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have an expert opinion.
I would say he's favored over Dream most days. I think there's some times where he might be able to snag an upset or whatnot, but yeah, Trap has been consistently pretty good. Even the times where he has not been doing that great, his PVT is still doing really good. So I think overall he should be pretty fine there. So I'm going for Trap obviously because you know he's my favorite. But
Why is Trap your favorite?
Do you want the long story or the short
I
story?
want the long story.
No,
Yeah.
we would be here for way too long.
Okay, I want the short story then.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
No, I mean he's just a good player. Like the stuff that he does is really interesting. Like
It's like what?
the stuff that I really liked Liquid Hero for before when he was the guy that I was really
The
a big
crisp
fan of.
execution, or because that's the only thing I see that they have in common.
So they like Hero was the guy that was doing like kind of really crazy builds and doing a lot of multitask harass and stuff like that. And Trap actually was the guy that was doing that as well when he first kind of switched over to StarCraft 2. He was also doing like some fast storm drop stuff and PvT and stuff like that, which was really cool. So like caught my eye a little bit
because of the storm drops and the crazy stuff he does.
Initially, yes, that's why I started liking him when I first saw him. But then over time, he kind of became the more refined version, I guess, of what Hero was.
Do you like old Trap or new Trap?
I mean, I like Trap all the time.
You don't have a favorite era of Trap?
I mean, he's winning more now, so obviously I guess I have to say now, right?
You don't have
I don't think you have to, honestly. Like, Tasteless is winning more nowadays, but I liked him more 5 years ago.
It's true.
Tasteless 2013 is peak Tasteless, if you ask me, okay?
No, I would say, yeah. I mean, I like Trap stuff from the last couple of years, obviously, but yeah, I don't know. I've always liked him for that reason. He's
All right.
got some cool stuff that he does.
And to our GSL Zerg, what do you think about Solar's match coming up here against Kier?
I don't actually know what conditions Solar is in. Obviously, peak conditions.
He's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Like, he had a very good Katowice. He's been looking pretty strong.
I think peak Solar is very scary for any Terran. So
Yeah.
I would hope it really depends on their condition for both of them. Honestly, I'm going to give you that PR answer because I have no idea which condition
the better
they're
player's going to
both in.
win. Wow, that's sick. I think so too.
Probably the Terran player. Let's go with that.
Oh, okay. Well, Kira's in very good shape too, actually.
I feel like Kira has been kind of like going a little bit more down again. Like he had like this really big up for a bit of last year, and like I don't know. I feel like something about it. It's like he's not quite at that same spot right now.
Yeah,
Kira
went like this.
It depends what tournament.
And then he went like
in.
this.
Yeah.
And then he went like that.
Yeah.
And now he's kind of going like this. Oh wait, you can't see
none
my
of
arm
you
anymore.
can see
But
any of
like
that.
this.
If that means that it should shoot up again.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think he's really good. So it should be a very good match coming up. Guys, please spread the word. We're having a great time. We have, these two best-of-5 matches, so should be a lot of content for you guys. And we'll see what else there at the end if we still have some time. Of course, you're taking a look at that.
How many
the memory card?
megabytes do you think are in this?
16 probably.
Do you think it even is a megabyte?
It's not
Just
that
bytes.
old.
It is pretty old.
What? That's like space exploration, like Apollo mission level, like memes, like they went to the moon off
the
of a
actual
megabyte
floppy
or whatever.
disks. I used to install games off of those on the
same.
computers my mom brought home.
13 or 14 of them for one game.
Well, the games were very simple, so no, like 4 or 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah. Well, they're setting up. It looks, I can see right over there right now, Dream is just kind of warming up his hands, making sure his settings are all correct. So we'll get these games started when we can. Yeah. What else we got to talk about here, boys?
Yeah. What can we possibly talk about in this video game that we're playing or about to play?
Let's see. You guys liking the new GSL format?
I actually kind of do.
It's amazing.
Yeah?
I actually love round robin. I always thought that round robin was the most interesting kind of format.
Really?
Yeah.
Explain.
I personally think it's just more interesting because they actually get to play each player, and you kind of really see who's playing the best over those either that day or a couple days. Whereas, you might just get like a pretty bad 1 or 2 series or so in a GSL group format or something like that.
Yeah.
It just feels more interesting to see like a whole 5 or however many people, all go against each other.
Sure.
And then sometimes there's the cool tiebreaker stuff that happens and stuff like that. You're kind of figuring out, this map matters. Obviously, sometimes it has the drawback of, one series at the end might just mean nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. The others, I don't know. I think the best of 5 semis is a little unfortunate. Personally, I'll miss the best of 7s of the entire last couple rounds.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
But otherwise, I kind of like the round robin.
You dislike it?
I haven't really decided yet. Now, I think that this season isn't a good example for GSL because the games were so abnormally good. And pretty much everything mattered, especially in Group A. Towards the end of Group B, the last match didn't matter as much.
Which one?
In Group B.
That was like
there was one match where
Creator Dark.
Oh wait, no, that one did. That one definitely mattered. I guess the second last match
they both
was,
mattered actually. I think.
Yeah, not as much for the second one, I think, but
yeah, it was like first and second.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Oh, are we starting?
That means we're starting.
Oh yeah.
That is what it
Okay.
means.
Well, enough fill time here. Let's get going into this.
We did it, boys.
Yeah, we're going to have this first match going. Trap over there on the right, and on the left you have Dream. Trap, the best Protoss in the world for the last few years. Dream, a very strong Terran.
Quite a comparison.
Well,
we got the best Protoss and someone pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to put anyone next to something that it says best, right?
Gamers.
Oh, is that the king gamer himself?
Lend me your ears.
Now we have the best commentator, and also Tasteless, who's pretty good.
What's up, everybody? Sorry I couldn't be here for the start of that. I had to finish my food.
He doesn't
That gamer fuel.
participate in
gamer
fill
fuel.
time anymore.
Yeah, he's
above that.
Yeah.
That's what happens
No,
when
you guys
he
are
runs
like
an
the
event.
pre-show, man. That's it. The people are all watching.
We
Where's
warmed them up.
Tasteless? Bring us Tasteless. Who are these three guys? I don't know. Keep them hungry, right? And then the
Where's
last second I
Tasteless?
come out, I poke my head out of the curtain, they go, this is your LAN party. How we doing, everybody?
We're doing good.
Fantastic.
We're switching gears. StarCraft 1 is too old for me, and I want new computer games that are also a decade old. So, yeah, let's see. I think this. It's weird. We already had
what?
2 3-0s, by the way, in the Brood War matches. I don't think we can get that in StarCraft 2, but
Okay.
we could just get unlucky. I don't know.
Do we have a
We're
double
starting
gate
really
opener?
weird. Yeah. Trap is going 2 gates
What is this?
before a cyber.
Yeah,
I-
one gas as well.
Maybe he thinks it's a PvP, and then he also didn't wall off.
I can't even explain how not normal this is.
Yeah, this is. Well, try to. That's your job.
I've literally never
Yeah,
seen
if
this.
anybody's going to explain Trap's mind right now, it's going to be you.
I can't even talk about this right now. I'm like,
This
well,
is a
you
game
kind of
that-
have to.
It's a game you
That's
play
kind of
every
the
day.
deal.
I mean, yeah, this is a weird opener out of Trap for sure. He's actually going to lose the probe, which is actually also pretty bad. He's not going to be able to see anything else after this. Getting a rescout would be good too, but it's actually staying
I
like,
think
really
just
long. That's
just
pretty
seeing
crazy.
the command center here in the Marine, I think is
It's good, yeah.
is reasonable.
Yeah, it's good to also just keep it alive anyway, especially because then you might have a little bit of extra threat that could be a proxy somewhere. But like the double adept follow up.
That's fascinating.
crazy.
Nexus into the double adept.
I mean, it wouldn't be double stalker. It doesn't make any sense. Are you,
I mean,
like,
it could
you
go
doing
double
this-
stalker.
Are you
Technically,
doing
do like
the the safest build possible?
I mean,
'Cause even
you can go across the map with with a proxy to extra
Yes,
gate or something like
you
that.
can,
It
but
could be
adepts-
decent.
think-
4 adepts. What the hell am I looking at here, man? This is crazy. This is actually just like
no, I'm
the
digging
first time
it.
I've seen this.
I'm digging it. You're gonna he's not gonna finish the command center for a while, right? Like you'll probably dive in, kill the SCV, and not too far after that, you're gonna have the other 2 adepts coming up.
Oh my god, a proxied Stargate too for a Hellion drop is going to be making this a little bit awkward. I'm 100% sure Dream's not going to be expecting this random adept harass coming in at him right now. 2 adepts at this time. He's like shaking his head, but you're scratching his head. Like, what in the world am I looking at here?
Oh, and he was smart to bring down these 2 SCVs.
Nice.
And look at that, hides them in the CC, beautifully
Why
done.
did he
That's
bring those
beautiful.
down? I guess he was just anticipating the
Yeah, no,
mining.
he figured something out there.
No,
I
I think he was just going to mine. Like, he was just getting there early, but then kind of got lucky with it. The
But
2 Hellions are great, too, now.
But it was like 2, which I think is like, yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
Still, this was
Crazy opener.
It's a weird opener for Trap. You're definitely right about that.
He's not going to be able to get these Hellions out of the base.
Yeah. Look at that.
For the drop.
He's sitting in an arc. He's just sitting there taking
Oh,
Artosis.
dude. Yeah. PvT is so imba in every game.
It's so
gonna-
funny. Yeah, no, you're right, because the medevac's just going to be sitting there.
He's going to have to bring the medevac all the way to his base.
He might just try to go on the Hellions.
Yeah, I think he's going to. They can't hide in the bunker or the command center. No, you actually cancel it. Never mind.
Yeah, he's bringing it
coming
back.
back.
The biggest copium ever. He's like, oh, I guess I'll just bring
that
it back
is that
to
a
do my
Viking?
proxy drop.
Bringing Viking next? Oh, okay.
I think he thinks it's an Oracle follow-up, because that kind of would make sense, right?
Well, he got out. Now it's time for the latest
Did he
Hellion
notice
drop
that?
ever.
I don't know if he saw that. I didn't actually see where the shades
He's
went.
got a battery, though.
Yeah.
He's got a battery against 4 Hellions. Cool.
I mean, you kill 2 of them with your infinity units that you have from the early game.
He's going to be fine for sure.
Yeah.
This is so late. This Hellion drop is so late.
He think he can tell it's happening too. He's so prepared for it.
He
Just right on top
definitely
of
knows. I
pylon.
mean, like, why else do you build Hellions if you're not going to
Yeah.
drop them? Oh,
Well,
so
you can
4
just do
probes
that.
already, though. That's nice.
5,
second kill.
6.
How is none of those
7.
dead? How are they not dead?
Thank you for counting. I
Jesus.
lost count after 3.
I'm not counting. I'm just reading the number on the screen.
Oh, okay.
It's a life hack.
Nice life hack. This is actually doing a
Go back to the
ton of
battery.
damage.
Oh my God.
One more hit. One more shot.
11 kills, 12
12
kills.
kills. Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, that's definitely worth.
Look at that. It's like Kier's career.
Yeah, that's really nice damage, all things considered.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, are we digging the trap opening, Gemini? Is this something you're going to bring home and do on the ladder?
I don't know, man. It was so, because like it didn't really do anything, right? Like the Hellions were there. He could have possibly tried to sack onto them, like to kill off the Hellions and shade on top of them.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I would have minded. I think that could have been decent. But because the Hellions were out. Oh, this is a move. Wow,
Whoa.
going right into the main with that
What?
vision. That was a pretty sick move by Trap.
Dude, the only other thing he needed to do is unburrow Zealots there to really show us his mobility. My God.
The tank is going to help to kind of shut this down, though, but it's a decent bit of counter damage. I do like this move for sure.
I like it a lot.
Depth's going down here as well is going to be great, so that's going to be some extra damage
The
there.
blocked mining, 8 SCVs go down. I mean, really, this negates a lot of the damage that was done earlier, too.
Yeah.
So.
It's definitely, this is like the needed equalizing damage that Trap needed to do from that. So it's definitely pretty good. He can just get out of here with these Stalkers. He doesn't even need to do anything else. There's nothing else to do.
That was really well done. I like that move a lot.
Yeah.
I also like that move.
Good.
I
you know
Do we
what?
all
I
like
do
that
too.
move? Let's take a vote.
Yep.
Raise your hand if you like the
I
move.
raise the vote. Yep.
Only 2 of us.
No. Okay, my hands up. Too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
all 3 of us like the move.
It's a good move.
Excellent. But yeah, I think the opener was kind of weird, obviously, but I think it could have done more if it was a different opener from Dream.
Are you going
'cause-
to tell Trap you thought his opener was weird?
Yeah, I will. I will go up to him after this and I'll
so
say,
we get
hey,
him
your
on the
opener was
couch,
weird.
You're going to tell him your opener was weird.
Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say it. Your opener was weird. What's up with
Friendships
that?
will be broken.
Well, you know what? Trap might then pull out his phone and show the screenshot you posted of all those losses on your account and say, what's weird here?
It's true.
All right, so a couple medevacs on the way right now. Has that 3rd command center coming up. Nice scout here with the hallucinated Phoenix.
Yep. So what does he see with that hallucinated Phoenix?
Just about everything, right? He sees the 3rd command center.
Such a
he
good
sees
ability.
pretty much all the production facilities.
Yep.
No add-on on the factory. That's actually, that's a nice little thing to see.
Yeah, he's not building any more tanks.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, he definitely seeing the 3rd CC is pretty big too, because now you know that it's not going to be one of those big 2-base, possibly SCV pull things, which I feel like I've seen more-ish lately. Like Ryung has been doing some of that kind of weird stuff too.
Yeah.
So definitely knows that that's out of the cards for now. It's still going to be kind of some pressure first, because that's kind of just what Terran does. But Trap will be at least able to get some Archons out perhaps with that Templar Archives. Of course, everything's going to be a little later because of the weird opener and the fact that he tried to go for that blink pressure too. So he's not going to have a fast storm or anything to deal with this.
I'm back, gamers. I'm
Tasteless.
here.
Back times two,
Tasteless.
gamers.
Tasteless also
Are you
doesn't
sure you
participate
should
in the early game.
Be here right now? Like, is the game exciting enough for you to sit
Well, no,
first?
sorry. The StarCraft 1 pros were leaving, so I wanted to say thank you and goodbye.
Oh,
I'm here
yeah.
now.
First it was the fill, and now it's the early game that he doesn't
Gosh.
participate in.
No, I know. And now he's going to look at this. He's like, this is boring.
What a standard
the
game
goal
we
here is
have here,
eventually
guys.
you guys just sit down here and I stand off onto the side eating a slice of pizza the whole time.
Supervising.
Yep.
Yeah.
The real esports CEO Tasteless.
Oh, this army's gonna be really sad.
Catch that, Kalo?
Oh no, these 2 tanks don't.
How
oh,
did
what?
nothing
what?
die?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at with
He should
that
have
one.
kept chasing there.
Yeah.
He like turned around to kill like 3 Marines instead of all this stuff.
I don't think he knew how much was actually there. It looked maybe a little more.
Well, you gotta risk it
threatening.
for the biscuit, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
Risk it for the biscuit, dude.
risk it for the biscuit.
Actually, Gemini, it's something that Tasteless and I were talking about a little bit in GSL lately. It
Yep.
feels like more Terrans are getting really good at engaging Protoss armies. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think the switch over to a lot of ghosts and stuff like that much earlier, and you see Dream doing it here as well. Even if there wasn't Templar or anything,
Yeah.
Dream would basically be doing a very similar thing, I think.
He's actually one of the first ones that went like early heavy ghosts
Yeah,
against
yeah.
everything. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. And he's actually been one of the better engagers against Protoss armies for a long time.
Yeah, I think that
Actually, we went over games like that in the old In-Depth show from him.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Damn. It's all
Damn.
coming
we
together.
We were predicting his
all coming
his
together.
ascent.
It's like,
Everything's connecting, man.
yeah. This is actually like one of those weird movies. Like, what are those movies where everything comes together in the end? You're like, all the creepy music plays, and you're like, I figured it all out.
M. Night Shyamalan movies.
Da Vinci Code movies?
that's a movie.
When we were casting ASL earlier, and this like shuttle was trying to sneak in, Artosa goes, "This shuttle's like, it's like he's in a James Bond game." And I'm like, "Do you mean like a stealth game?" I'm pretty sure James Bond just wins in casinos and kills people with silencers, but yeah, man. So this has actually been a pretty good match so far. Coming in here, huh? Pretty exciting.
Very standard, you know, nothing normal
This
or nothing out.
is pretty fun, huh?
Welcome to the party,
If we put our hands over
Good to be here.
Tasteless's eyes, he doesn't know who's playing right now. And he made the tournament, so that's extra sad.
Oh.
So we got a Ghost Academy, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all done. The upgrade's done. That means the Ghost boys are going to be pretty damn good.
So he doesn't even have regular shockwaves anymore?
No,
he's got
it's
the upgraded
enhanced.
Oh, damn.
Or is it called enhanced shock? Is that the,
Yeah.
that is it?
Do you call ghosts ghosts?
Do you call them ghosts?
I call him Ghosts. But you gotta make the H sound. It's going to be like, Ghosts.
You mean cause? What if I go cause and goals?
Gauze.
Oh, he's got a Vike.
Oh, he's
That's
got
nice.
Gauze and Mouse at the bottom. The Mars gets stormed. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but here comes the war.
Why does he only have one Vike? I don't understand.
It's only one.
Oh, that Vic, though's going to get that shot.
Nice Emp right there. That was a
Very good
beautiful
Emp. The Emps were pretty strong overall. The Huttas. HT.
That you've crossed the line.
Okay.
No, it is.
Tuz? Get out of here. Go home.
Nice
storm on the left side.
Trap might be in trouble here, man.
Yeah, no, he's taking this
I
engage
do-
real good, but Colossus is coming down. Oh, that Nexus
Yeah,
is
but
gone.
the Vic is dead, so
Oh, dude, you're right. No more Vics.
this one Colossus is going to win us the game.
That blink forward was very ambitious, I feel.
Yeah, that blink in there, and he's like, I don't want to be here.
He doesn't have a blink to get out. Yeah, this is
Uh-oh, GG.
it. Called it.
You did it.
Wow, you did call it,
did call
actually.
it, yeah.
It may
Yeah.
have been just to spite your co-caster, but you, sir, are correct.
It basically, this
And
is
it
the
doesn't
new,
matter how we got there as long as we won.
This is the new way we do it. We have casters and then one Mentat over here. That just processes the game in a way that we can't, you know.
Oh, wow.
I think it's because we don't know how to count, really.
I
If we knew
like
how
to
to
call
count-
him the Queehad, okay?
That was map 1, man. So exciting. We already see that Dream's been playing very well here. We're going to be going into map 2 momentarily. I wasn't here for the opening part
Are you
of this
going to leave
half.
again?
You should. I'm here.
Yeah, just get out of here.
You want me to? I'm going to stay here. Guys, we've got Nintendo 64s. Well, just one actually. Plugged in, hooked up.
So if you do like something like this, how does it work?
Well, that's a
Just
D-pad.
like
Yeah.
But if,
you
like,
can
if they're both
strafe
are they
better.
both directions?
Yeah, well, this one's for strafing.
We've got a goal at the top of the screen, guys. We're almost halfway there. And if we reach that goal, we will be having a StarCraft 64 show match
With pros.
with
hopefully.
pros, hopefully.
That was the goal, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Didn't wanna
I
make
can't
false
believe that
promises.
this was ever a controller. Like, look at the design of this thing. Isn't this crazy?
Dude, there's a lot of badly designed controllers. Like, obviously, this one is really bad. The original Xbox controller, the first time I picked one of those up, I'm like, is this designed for a shark?
Yeah,
Because you
it's-
need 2 shark fins to fucking play on it. It's so wide.
It's like you're actually holding a microwave that's very
Yeah.
lightweight. It's so big.
Yeah, 100%. It was just so bad. And then, like, honestly, GameCube controllers, what is that?
Yeah, they were
What is
trying to go
that?
off this. They're like, well, we already did this. Now, how do we innovate?
other joystick over here. And, like, oh, how
So
many joysticks can we fit on a
What
controller?
is the best controller then now? I guess it's probably like the modern Xbox or PlayStation controllers,
Yeah,
right?
they feel pretty
I
modern.
think
Yeah.
the 360 design was pretty good.
Yeah,
They pretty much carried over for most controllers.
Yeah, I think so. The 360 kind of was like the original Xbox. just, like, a
Dummies,
little
dummies.
better.
I'm going to stop you right here. It's the keyboard and mouse.
Ooh,
Okay.
that was the
That's the best
is
a
the
real
controller.
game remove
Is
there,
a
Dan.
keyboard and a mouse a controller?
Yes.
You
if
control
it's used to
the
control.
PC.
Yeah. We're going to find out the answer was like a hitbox. It's like, what? Guys, it's time. Look at them. Encased in glass. Who will win? Who will be freed? The other we leave in there. We fill it up with poison gas. The stakes are high here at the Tasteless LAN party. The reflection on the glass as well. We're down there. Oh, guys, put your pants back on. Okay, no, it's okay. Oh, I'm so used to GSL. I was waiting for the.
I thought we were going to play some
I was
caster.
like, all right, now's the moment. I just relax for a second.
Thought we were going to do some caster chicken for a second there.
The bottom right-hand corner.
Oh.
The blue Protoss player.
Blue trap.
One of the best in the world, according to Dan. I disagree.
Yeah.
It is Trap.
You're right. You know what? He's only in the round of 4 at GSL for like the 8th time, so he's definitely not one of the best in the world.
He's pretty trash, honestly.
There's at least 10 Europeans better than him.
That are all Zerg.
Yeah. And it's just because they're better players, don't forget.
Yep.
Yeah. That has been a funny thing in our time, is to watch the Zerg dominate as much, and then when they're interviewed about it, they're like, we're not sure how we're winning this much. And I'm like, none of you are. You guys
Well,
can't do
it's
it.
the weakest race, so.
Yeah.
Unless
Here we
you're
go.
a Rainer or Serral, it is pretty hard to play Zerg.
How many times have you been in
X to
GSL?
doubt.
Twice.
Oh my God! Look, Dream's doing the exact thing as Trap did, but just with a different race now.
Yeah.
I think he's going to float it out and put it on the
That,
other
honestly,
side.
like that is not a bad move. Honestly.
Okay, now I think it's a bad move.
Are you being honest?
No, I'm being honest. Honestly.
telling the truth?
Don't lie to me. I would never lie.
He's not going to look over there. There's no way. I refuse.
Yeah, there's no shot he's going over there.
This Bane base is way too big.
I would have gone over there.
This is why he's hiding a rack. So
I
gotta
would
double
actually
check.
have won a GSL by now.
You would have. If you kept playing, you would have been a GSL champion. I believe it. Don't you love the comments that like, oh, Artosis is like platinum in StarCraft 2 or gold?
I love those.
What?
Personally,
You've
I
never
love
seen
those.
those?
That's my favorite.
How could they even say that?
Did you see the thread of the guy that said he'd give $1,000 if anyone can prove that you were GM? And
Oh yeah, I
StarCraft
saw
2?
that too. Yeah.
I have a very weird brand of hater. It's a very bizarre thing.
The StarCraft 2 elitists don't like your rank.
No, I guess.
Yep.
Damn. Sorry, guys. Sorry for getting top 4 in the caster tournament and beating all the GMs from EU.
Was there a caster tournament? I wasn't
Yeah.
invited.
No.
So
you weren't.
what?
Well, now it seems like those caster tournaments, it's like just people that were pro gamers, and I'm like,
Yeah, it
all
doesn't make
right,
sense
this doesn't
anymore.
mean anything anymore. Like,
All right,
Does
Dream's
he-
going like a Mad Reaper thing, by the way.
Does he know that the CC is like late?
Of
a good
course he knows the
question.
CC is late.
Well, he's got to be wondering like, where are these minerals going?
yeah, he's like, what the hell's going on?
He's like, wow, Dreams are really not playing well this
Yeah.
year.
Seems like he forgot to make a
getting
CC, and it's here a little bit later.
Sometimes you think about it, you're like, well, he might just be off today.
Well, now that he sees
Oh,
3 Reapers at
yeah.
least, I think he has a good idea what's going on.
Yeah, he definitely knows now.
And now he's lost that Adept?
No shield batteries being made is very strange to me.
He doesn't need them.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there. There's no Terrans left in GSL, so Trap is not hiding his best PvT builds right now.
This is true.
True.
This is all.
Very true.
Isn't that weird for this GSL too?
Oh, he's got 2 stalkers. Nice. Okay.
That's more than
I guess we're fine.
Well, that's a good counter to Reapers.
We're sick.
I literally can't see what's being built. It's a reactor and concussive. Okay, concussive's pretty cool. That's gonna be
He's doing like a semi. I mean, he's not doing a 3-Rex. He's doing a 2-Rex. But he opened with 2 Rexes, so he's like kind of
it's gonna
going
be-
into a 3-Rex setup with like the concussive and marauders and stuff like that, while then getting slightly faster starport. Oh wait, no, it is a 3-Rex. I thought that was a starport. I'm sorry, I can't even
Oh,
see.
come
it
on,
literally is a
Gemini.
3-Rex. Yeah, he's just gonna go into a 3-Rex. Okay.
You gotta pay attention, man. My eyes are
You
not
just
that
said you
good.
couldn't see what a
I
reactor
literally
was.
can't. That's why I'm going off of your words, and your words are wrong.
I feel like we're like piloting a ship in outer space, and we're watching the 2 astronauts turn on each other.
This is why
You're
they're
the imposter.
This is
Like
why
right now, No Regret is locked outside of the space cabin and stuff. Like guys, we got to land this thing.
That's a dead stalker.
This is why you're supposed to go into hibernation when you go to Mars and stuff, man.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
True. Yeah.
That is crazy.
What do you think the ping is to Mars?
Ping is to Mars.
It's gotta be pretty bad.
It's pretty
It's slightly
bad.
better than Australia.
It's probably turn rate 12. It's pretty bad.
It's not been known yet whether people are going to block that IP on the that IP range
What
on
is
any
this guy? You
server.
should be on the Mars server, man. This is a Korea server, man. Stay in your space.
Go to your
I
planet.
just want to see which pros are going to declare themselves Martians to play in that region.
I have a Martian passport.
Yeah.
Can I play in the Martian qualifier? That's funny.
All right, here comes the Yob's going to peek in here.
And now the question, is that the brother of the observer from the Brood War game?
That's the cousin, the distant cousin.
It's a grandson. It's a much younger game.
It's true, you're right. You're right.
Low-hanging fruit, guys.
But he's sad. He's like, I never knew my parents. He's floating out there. Okay, we got a push coming.
This
we
is
got,
the weirdest looking push,
we got
by
a
the way.
little pull in the old 4-boy, eh?
It's a tank marauder push and a couple Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice
boy.
pickoff on the tank.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was good. That was really good.
I mean, this game is already almost over, I would say. Oh, he's just
Look,
turning
Dream's
around.
just- yeah,
That's,
wow. There's
this
no
is-
stim.
What
either.
was
Holy crap.
that exactly with the 4 SCVs? Like,
I mean,
just enough to buffer.
Maybe make a bunker or two.
Now, what he was going to do is he's going to build 4 Raxes as like a wall, right?
Why not just
well,
2
you should just make
CCs?
planetaries then.
Yeah, yeah. There you
Well,
go.
The planetary
Do you have an engineering bay?
Actually, no.
You do need an engineering bay for planetaries.
Damn, look at that game knowledge.
Yeah.
Do you now?
Yeah, you do. This game, I'm sure of it.
I mean, this is going to be really weird for Dream to possibly
Yeah.
even get a third base. Like, his stim is only going to be finishing relatively soon. That's a
feel
nice
like-
pickup on the observer.
Oh, man.
but-
Gets both the Marauders
wow.
there. Nice
It was,
shot.
I will say
Damn.
it was not a good pickoff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because of that.
I
There's your
that,
eBay.
I like that nice shot, by the way, Tasteless, because normally we would say nice micro, but when you say nice shot, it implies that he aimed it. There's actually nothing you aim in this game, right? Like MOBAs have things that you aim, but we
Skill
don't really,
shots and stuff.
There's no
we
like
have,
real.
I think that there's actual-
Storms, Ravager Biles.
Yeah.
No, but I
Not in the like.
are you
mean
talking
a
about like
direct
in a
line?
MOBA where you have like a line that you
Yeah.
fire out, but
Yeah.
it doesn't lock onto the target? I don't think we have anything like that in
Storm, Biles.
Okay, if you're gonna call
No, 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 no,
Storm
no,
a
no,
like
skill
you
shot,
shoot it
Storm.
forward, like
Biles
straight
for
out.
Sure. Okay, well, kind of.
No,
if
no,
you
no.
think about
Biles
it.
are not the same thing. That's like a time.
Kind of.
Oh, I guess Biles is
Kind
the
of the
closest
same
thing to
thing.
that.
It's the
Yeah.
closest, I'd say.
You guys, come on.
But Storm, I mean, what, that thing that blankets everything.
Every storm is a nice storm.
You're gonna get every
What
player
about
from every
Fungal,
race
too?
angry at you.
Fungal's like, whoosh, it shoots out.
Well, remember when Fungal
No.
wasn't that? You just
Oh,
clicked
yeah.
and they're
Shoots
like, I'm
out
going to lose
now.
a game. He clicked on me with this ability.
Couldn't move, did more damage.
Also, the Lurker Spine is like, goes
Yeah,
in
but
one
it
direction.
does it on its own. I don't think you know what
Yeah.
we're talking about when you say skill shot. The more you're like explaining this, I'm like,
Snipes
talking
are-
about, like, MOBA
snipes are
skills.
a
like
skill
if you
shot,
play
right?
like League of Legends and you like just you hit like the Q or whatever,
Oh,
and it'll be like this little line that you can fire out.
You
They
play-
should,
you
they
play
should have
League of
that in
Legends?
future RTS. I have played it before. What a scandal!
You're gonna
Taste
know
this
what-
place
what
a
did
different
you
game.
play?
You're gonna be
What
on
next?
one
Are
of
you gonna? We are finding you have game consoles in your house, Tasteless?
You're going to be on the esports
Yeah.
tabloid for playing League of Legends.
Oh man. Oh, that looked like it was kind of gnarly. You got like every single Marine with those Colossi.
Yeah, that was a good shot there.
Good job.
Oh, that's cool. You said shot there. Like, what about skill shots in RTS games? Am I right?
Do we have any of those actually?
What about Storm, Jake?
I hit the Ravager is one of those.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Is Blink a skill shot?
No, what are you talking about? This is crazy.
Sentry, force field. That's a skill
Wait,
shot.
Is building pylons a skill shot? It's like, no!
Force fields are kind of like a skill shot.
Actually, a little bit.
A little bit.
No, they just go. No, they aren't. They actually just go down where you put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to predict, though.
You have to predict where they're going to go. Yeah, there's a little bit of prediction.
You don't need to.
You need to predict where their stuff is.
You build it. You
yeah.
put it on the ramp. What are you talking about? You have to predict.
You predict where they're gonna go.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. They predict where they're going to go.
That's like this whole skill part.
You
of
don't
it.
Yeah,
just
I
make-
guess that's why MC is a quant in a hedge fund right now. Because of all the prediction skills with those force fields.
You have to predictively place Widow Mines, too.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
That
was the most ridiculous
What are these
blink.
stalkers
Oh,
doing
look
by
at these
themselves?
colossi.
Is this patience? Jesus Christ.
Where was the rest of his army?
It was down there. You just inted half his stalkers
Well, I mean,
for nothing.
those were like, the scouting army right there, like the cavalry
He
up
just
front or
dropped
something.
3 Marines on top of this army.
That was pretty funny looking. Trapper got charged too. He's only just started once he
Oh,
realized his
no.
zealots are walking so slow.
Best Protoss in the world, by the way.
Troop, troop.
How do you forget legs?
How do you forget arms?
True.
Look at our arms. You look at the Zergling and StarCraft remaster.
man.
The arms on that guy.
Okay, what's going on in this game? by
Yeah,
the
I was
way?
gonna say that Trap can like basically never lose based off that opener, but now if you just suicide half your stalkers in for a couple Marines and
Hey,
Marauders.
are you
That's,
trash talking him?
Yeah, I am.
You know, casters are literally not allowed to trash talk players.
It's true, yeah. If I do that, then I'm going to get a Reddit thread and everything's going to go
Like, you're
down.
not as good as Trap. What are you talking about? You are not allowed to be critical.
Actually,
It's like I watch the games all day, but I don't have time to play.
I am
But I
just-
watch the
I have a
pros.
Grandmaster brain, but yeah, I don't have enough time to play.
It's all right. If people don't like us casting the Tasteless LAN party here, Lambo is doing a restream where he's casting as well. So you guys can go watch him.
Well, you could have blinked it.
damn it. Trap,
Nice.
come on, you're giving yourself a bad name.
I
here.
like how he,
Oh, wow.
oh, nice.
Pretty
I
good.
like how he sends a stalker forward,
a
but he
good
just
shot.
doesn't blink it. Pretty funny. You see that?
This
Did you
is
see
looking-
that skill shot with the mine though? That was pretty cool.
Your Trap is going to smother him here, man.
Yeah,
like,
I
look,
think this
you're
game's
not
almost
going to stay
over.
alive much longer.
Oh,
Just ridiculous right there. The Mind Dragon in the Terran army was so strong. The Colossus barely taken any damage so far.
Oh, he's pulling the boys.
Yeah.
Yep, that is a lot of boys getting killed off right there. The tank even falls, so that was kind of the only thing that was really pushing Trap back. But there's actually, does the Prism die? Did he lose the Prism? Is that why he's
I
not
don't see it.
reinforcing?
I guess so, yeah.
I guess he can't fully. I mean, okay, never mind.
But,
He's
I
just gonna
mean,
continue versus
it doesn't
Colossi.
matter. He did enough damage here, I think.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
definitely.
he
not-
saved the 3 Colossi as well.
I'm amazed that one is not dead. Look at that.
Yeah, the one on the left.
Well, it's going to be dead because there's a Vic being made.
Look at that graph.
No, go play-by-play more.
You
Up in the red,
did you
down
know
the blue.
90% of the glacier's underwater. Bring that graph back up.
Okay, GG.
Finally, Artosis' glacial knowledge gets to
right.
drop and cast.
He's only here because he knows all the animals and everything about glaciers.
He does get every Colossus, but yeah.
There's
Yeah.
the Vic.
I
Gets
mean,
picked up.
Stalkers are so cool, man.
GG.
Triple G.
All right, 1-1. So already closer than all the Brood War matches.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exciting. I was having fears just watching this. I'm like, please don't be 3-0. Please don't be so short.
Imagine if everything at your LAN party is 3-0.
Yeah,
Tasteless.
we're like, that's crazy. Oh, there I am, tasteless. I was like, damn, I don't have my name.
Play-by-play casting the couch.
What we should really do is I should get to wear a tiara while we do this the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
And we just have an oversized birthday cake. It's like my sweet 16 birthday. So we're tied up 1-1, guys, in a, thank God, a close series for the first time here. If you're just now joining us, we had finished off our StarCraft 1 section of the day, but it was very one-sided, 2 3-0s, so this is a welcome change.
Yeah, kind of nice.
And tell
I do
them
feel
what they
like
can win for raising money.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's get our
What do you feel like, by
let's
the
get
way?
our controllers out. So, guys, we are
this correct?
trying to raise money
Crying.
for a Nintendo 64. Oh my God! All right. You know, I'm only built for certain angles. I actually collapse. If you just push on my head enough, I'll just be like a folding chair and collapse right away.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
So, how
So
do you
here
use
we
this?
are. We have the Nintendo 64. Can we get? Oh, it's right there. If we raise enough money, woo! There we go. We are going to have a match on the Nintendo 64 with StarCraft, with your support, guys. So if you're feeling generous, it's appreciated. I did have the chance to play it last night, which was actually my first time to.
That was your first time?
I had never played it before.
Oh, boy.
And it is fantastically awful.
Yes, it is wretched.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't realize too? It's not. It doesn't have Brood War. The N64 version is just vanilla StarCraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
A
guys,
better game, truly.
truly with Brood War, a lot of people are really
Dark
worried about
Templars? Lurkers? Oh, no. No, screw that.
that. Guys, we're gonna hop into our next game. This is Game 3 between Dream and Trap.
On Blackburn.
Believe you me, we're going there on Blackburn. Yes.
Yeah. Is that Blackburn?
Huh?
Yes.
It's the map
this
that looks
a
like
lot.
it's
Did you just
face,
go
right?
Blackburn like that? Yeah. I'm Yeah. Oh,
You like Blackburn?
Yeah.
Good map?
Huh?
Good
Yeah.
map? Yeah.
Well,
Could you intro these players, somebody?
In the bottom left-hand corner, the blue Protoss player is Trap.
Trap.
Bottom right. Red Terran player.
Dream.
Is he gonna build a second Rax over here now?
That's the first Rex.
So be careful. It's caution over there.
He's looking for the Reaper.
Be careful. We had to put that there, so if you get injured, you can't sue us.
I love when map makers put like arrows where the Reapers can jump up and stuff. It's like, wow.
Just in
you
case
like
you were
that?
too
That always just
stupid.
bothered me.
Exactly.
When they make it like too obvious where the Nexus
No,
is.
you know what?
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
it's
it's
cool.
good for like the weaker players, and also think of it from an observer's point of view. And I'm not talking about Ziggy because he actually plays the game, but I'm talking about like people that are new.
Name them.
Like I don't know them because I don't know anyone that doesn't know everything about StarCraft.
Name all the people that you never met.
I'm like, okay, well,
talking
get
about-
me a phone
You're
book.
talking about new players.
But like people that don't really know, like if you're watching and it's outlined better. Whereas when you look at Brood War, right, I have to explain. I'm like, oh yeah, you see this ramp at this position? It has 2 low ground tiles at the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And like also all this area, it's not buildable. Why? They hate Terran. Okay. Whereas here, it's like you look and you're like, yeah, there's the outline of the base, and here's the caution place for Reapers, and you know, here's the slow zone that slows things down.
The
Green
the
means
bubula.
fast too. You know. They have those. They have those fast.
Green means
ones.
fast.
And
Red means slow.
Yep.
Traffic lights in space.
I like how
boys
they
and girls.
slow the Reaper down right as it
Yellow
leaves.
means caution going through here.
Yellow is just normal speed.
I still want a map with the slow zones on a gold base, like an easy to get gold base with slow zones on it.
Okay,
man.
yeah.
Why haven't we done that? Who is not brave enough to do my idea?
I'm pretty sure I've actually seen like maps with that, like in the map contests and stuff. But I think they determined that it's just like not really a thing that matters. I could be totally wrong.
Isn't what like
Like it doesn't do anything. Like it's just
Well,
okay.
it
You
it doesn't slow units. The slow zone doesn't slow
but
units.
I mean
But
to the point, like it's a gold base
But
with
you would-
slowed minerals.
But you
so
would
it's like
mine with less workers for the same
Yeah.
income. So
right?
okay,
It changes. It's something new, right?
spicing it up a little bit.
Or
Yeah,
a
it's spicing
fast
it up.
zone over a blue mineral base.
Ooh.
But that's what got you
what
guys
about a
that one?
fast zone on only half the minerals? So you gotta like make sure that those are the fully saturated
Ooh,
ones first.
it's where you put the mule.
Yeah, that's where you put your
Wow.
mill. Exactly.
Imba.
That would be Imba actually.
Oh, I
Always
want to see
trying.
stuff like that. I think it'd be great. And I'll talk about it periodically for the rest of my life.
What about those stray, those maps with like stray missile turrets that just shoot everything down?
Oh, dude, that was so crazy. I hated that.
Dude, why don't we just remake Warcraft 3 and you can fight the computer and your opponent?
I never got the hang of that for Warcraft 3. I remember when that came out. I'm like, what? I gotta like kill these turtles over here?
So we got an oracle. Wow.
Just kill a whole family of turtles and just kick us out? They're like just sitting there enjoying their life. I'm like, sorry, man. Here come my militia guys to slaughter you.
Yeah, but then your opponent, who's better than you, comes over and kills you and the turtles.
Yeah, he comes in and one-shots all my turtles and then kills my stuff. And
See, I never really wanted Warcraft 3 because I'd protect the turtles. I'd just stand there and wait for him to come because I know he's coming.
I'm just sitting there with my town portal scroll like, I don't know what to do with this thing now.
I never played Warcraft 3.
Oh, really? Never? Did you play Warcraft
Even the
3,
custom,
Gemini?
even the UMS. Yeah, I played a lot of UMS of that actually.
Yeah.
I actually really like.
They
that.
remastered it if you want to try.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
heard great things about
Oh, my God.
I agree, Dream. I agree.
it. Yeah.
That was insane.
That was insane. I
That was
can't
the
believe
most
nothing hit.
ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Dream
in this
was
game.
looking at that and he's like, all right, 2-1.
Yeah.
And then everything died, and he typed it. See, now here's the problem, and I think I can actually be a good mentor to Dream. You're not. You hit question mark, you pause it, and you tell him, kill some of those probes, because that wasn't fair.
I've seen you do that before. But
It's a real tactic.
Anybody know what that says?
Something about
I can
buying
barely
everything.
read the
Said
screen from here, to
You
be
bought
honest.
everything.
I think he said, "Get good."
No.
That's what it says.
Okay,
Well,
he just.
the oracles are just going to come in here and kill everything.
Yeah.
Well, this
Dot,
is
dot,
not
dot.
good. I feel like things are not lining up for Dream here in any way.
Yeah.
Well, Dream is not happy about this game.
Oh yeah. None of the oracles are even taking damage. It looks like.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
the fact that that went that way and then everything died.
yeah, look at that graph now. My God. And it should have gone the other direction. Like, all of us and Trap I mean, and Dream thought that it was going to go the other way, right? And he was going to lose a bunch of probes.
I think Trap thought it was going to go the other way too.
Yeah.
He realized how close it was. Like, oh,
it is kind of crazy. Like, I almost want to look at the replay, but the one thing I know for sure, Tasteless, is that after this game, you have to go apologize to Dream.
Tried to do some SCV micro. Didn't work out very well. Guess he didn't lose too many. So is Trap just gonna go and kill him now? Because
he needs a little bit because like he's getting his blink up, he's getting his +1, he's gonna get his gate. So
he's got a third base, more production, more army.
I don't think he's actually gonna go across the map and kill him. I think he's just there's the robo. He's just gonna kind of absorb whatever Dream might try to go at him next with because. I mean, if Dream tries to take a third and just slow play it out, that's when Trap is going to be like, okay, well, here I come.
I got to say, I like that Dream is just going 5 racks right now because I don't think you have any other options.
I think you got to just try to lean into a push.
Third command center is third command center is like giving up the game.
Trap's looking for it too. I think he just barely. Oh, that medevac might have actually seen the extra racks.
Oh, possibly.
Can we get a double checkerino?
Ziggy's busy.
Just Protoss Vision checking Terran main.
Bottom right. Oh, we didn't see it. Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
That is a crucial amount of information that Trap needs. Because if Trap doesn't see that, but he expects maybe the third is somewhere else, he could very easily go across with like a lot of his stalkers or just not make maybe some batteries at home or something like that and actually now attack someone who's all-inning him. And that becomes obviously a very not great situation. Finally sees it, so that's great. He'll know exactly what's happening. Oracle's still not dying, which is incredible. He's going in again. What the hell are you doing, Trap?
Recall?
Recall.
Oh. He's trying so hard.
Dude, he's clicking.
They're all stacked on each other's shoulders right now. It's like one of those Cirque du Soleil things where they're all just stacked, shoulder.
Can't believe only one died.
Oh, 2 died there.
No,
no.
one. Only one?
Only one?
Yeah.
My God, Trap's invincible this game.
Look at that. Best Protoss one.
Look at that. He's lost 3 Adepts, 1 Oracle, and 1 Probe. Oh, my
It's
God.
definitely not Dream's game. We'll
All
see if
right,
this
here
pushes
come the
him into
remaining
boys.
The boys. He wants that Raven real bad. You saw that for a second. He's like, trying to get on top of it. Ooh. I don't know if I like
I don't
that
know what
with
the
slow
stalkers
zone.
are doing.
Yeah, the slow zone makes
look
it
at
really
the skill.
awkward.
That's raw skill
at the
right
skill
there.
shot right
That's
there,
a
dude.
beautiful
Skill
skill
shot.
How did he even
predicted
aim
it.
those?
He predicted it.
The slow zone is making that flank really awkward here, but all Trap has to do is defend this, of course. He's just trying to isolate the push so that way nothing can actually reinforce this in time. I mean, Dream can't even look on the minimap. He's like putting his stuff back. He can't actually go across. He's waiting because he knows.
Just get picked off if they come through. This is a rough
Brutal.
rally. But is there enough over here in the front from Dream?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, for a Trap,
Comes up with the flank.
Yeah. This is way too much army. It's not even close here.
Oh,
No.
it's That's
funny.
Kind of close.
If
The
he hadn't-
reinforcements now.
If he hadn't done that tactic, Dream actually probably would have killed him.
Yeah, I mean, Trap's army is pretty small right now. He actually needs to wait a little bit and kind of push back just one more wave before he can actually engulf it.
He used his
He
overcharge, too.
probably has.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have another overcharge any second now.
A little bit longer. He used it at the beginning of that battle.
The Observer dying is a little annoying.
I know that to you it feels like overcharge is instantaneous, but it's truly not.
I think he's got another overcharge by now.
He's
Yeah.
got 2 of them.
Yeah, I think he's fine. He should be okay by now, but he needs to actually get a battery up because that's the only one that was alive and is now dead. It's a little bit far back, this one. The Zealots are being microed back to it so that way it doesn't get killed off. It's good.
There it is. Look at that.
There's the overcharge, yeah. Oh, get on the Archon, please. Okay. Thank you.
I'm surprised he
It's
got so
kinda
many units.
crazy. I mean, he's chased him back a decent amount, but
Dude.
I don't know if he's going to make enough of a position where he can actually start to hit that Nexus. And it's just one tank here.
Dude, look at the
Yeah.
bunker, though. I mean, he's got a bunker.
That's it. He's finally jumping on him.
But the bunker.
But the bunker,
But the bunker, guys.
But the bunker.
The bunker.
You put the units in the bunker. They got to
he
kill the
doesn't have the
bunker
bunker
before they
anymore,
get the
never mind.
units.
Yeah, the bunker's gone. It's GG now.
I think he's got it. +2 also kicked in. I don't know if that was actually for the last fight only or not. I wasn't looking at that, but having the +2 advantage is obviously going to be great. The Archon's somehow not dying. The thing's got like 1 health. It's kind of crazy. Oh,
Well,
the
they
gold
have a
base.
lot of shields, just not a lot of health.
Thank you, Artosis. I mean, I guess Dream's just going to,
I think
all
he
the
has
boys
a- he has
again.
More
another-
boys.
Let's do it again.
Bad boys.
He's gonna have another overcharge.
it, I'm going to do it again.
Yeah.
Did he just repair his
He's
own
like-
SCVs?
Let's see how your 3 Archons like these.
Oh, very much. Thank you.
Trap actually gets a scout to see that there's no third base on the right with a couple of zealots, so he's going to know that's probably just another all-in. Storm's not going to be done for it, but I don't
He
think
might
he's
have
going
also
to
known
need
by
it.
all the SCVs.
He didn't see him, but
Well, and
now
those
he
might
sees
just
it.
be transferring to a base.
yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be brutal. Fighting into the overcharge, which
Well,
means...
hold on. He has the armor shred on the Archons. Like, he
Yeah.
targets those real quick.
yeah.
Juggle
Seriously.
prison micro? No.
GG. Trap takes game 3. And I got to say, like, the back and forth was interesting, but really that was the Widowmine drop
Dude,
backfired. And then
The
that
lack
was-
of that, and then the counter harassment that he did, it was just
Yeah.
too much. Like, if he had gotten those workers, like, just some, like if one Widowmine shot went off and he gets 7-8 workers,
Yeah.
he might very well win that game.
Yeah,
Well, it's a very different game, too, when the Oracles come in and kill, like, 6, 7 SCVs,
Yeah.
but you've killed, like, 8 probes, so it's kind of more
Yeah.
of an evener.
Yeah, it's like
rather
a,
than, like, you lose everything, and then you also lose SCVs on the other side.
yeah, that becomes
Yeah.
like an equalizing move instead of a I'm just so far ahead move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're ready to hop into match number 4 here with Trap versus Dream. That last game, though, that was insane. The Widowmine drop, Dream, it looked like he was about to have the game-winning move. It turned out to be the game-losing move.
Yeah,
It was painful.
Honestly just the decision to go for that type of defense on the Widowmines is always insane. To actually pull that off is completely ridiculous. And then
Yeah.
to be able to then swap it right over on the other side of the map with the Oracles and the Adepts was what really kind of sealed
that
it.
1-2 punch that
Yeah.
kind of closed it out there. So I'm hoping we can go to a game 5. We're going to see. Thankfully, this is not 2 3-0s so far like we had for our StarCraft 1 games. But we're already into our game 4 here. So let's see what Dream's got in store to try to come back and tie this up 2-2.
In the top left-hand corner.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we do the GSL intros? No, we're going to have a real GSL moment where we just don't do the intros at all because an SCV's on the map.
Oh yeah, that is such a weird phenomenon that's always happened. I'm always curious about why that is the
I
decision.
just wonder, as a player, at the corner of your eye, like, do they still act like they're doing the zoom in with the camera?
What was this question?
The
What?
cameraman, right? So you know how a cameraman
Oh, yeah,
stands
yeah.
up there
Oh,
and does
yeah,
a
yeah.
zoom in. They still pretend to do that because I would know I was getting
Oh.
proxied if they just didn't do that.
Yeah, if you don't see the
Whoa.
lens
Wow.
change.
That is very
focal
meta.
Wow,
points,
that is.
that's-
I've never.
Whoa,
Terran
we're-
brains are
guys,
so big.
we're gonna do Ocean's 11, the StarCraft match fix with that. That's insane. That's like so smart. I bet they probably tell them to do it. They probably just go through the same motion no matter what.
I bet you that they don't do it.
I bet you they don't do it, too.
And I bet you
Nobody
the pro
thinks like
gamers
that.
haven't picked up on that, except for like Rogue picked up on it, and that's why he's won so many championships because he always knows he's being proxied.
I don't know. I feel like Rogue gets memed on way too much, though, too.
How so?
Well, like, he gets cheesed so much. And
Yeah, no one
he's
wants to
not-
go late game against
Yeah,
him.
but he's like one of those guys that's just so good, but also just dies to the dumbest stuff. Like, yeah.
I know that feel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you and Rogue. You too.
That's what big brains do, man.
So we got a proxy right up here by Trap's main.
Yeah, they're trying to go for a bit of a meta game because last game he tried to hide the barracks in a weird spot in his main, but it got scouted anyway. So now Dream is actually proxying it and Trap went all the way around to his main base and the Nat. And now he's actually even getting eBay blocked as well, which is super annoying.
It's annoying, but I mean, if you're playing against Proxy Reaper, that's not the end of the world, right?
Yeah, I guess, but it's also like you kind of want to just get your Nexus down right away, even if you do scout that it's Proxy
Yeah.
Reaper. You get
Yeah.
the Zealot, but then now this becomes an issue too, where you have to get rid of the eBay block and deal with the Reaper in your main before the Adept finishes. And now that the Zealot's not there, we have to deal with a lot of the sick probe harass to actually defend this. Loses one, we'll lose a second one. No, nice, pretty good.
Yeah, that was good pullback. I got to say, kudos to Trap for actually dealing with that eBay block at the same time, because occasionally you'll see a Protoss player make his Nexuses third, and then Hellions come in and they lose 17 probes. They're like, why did I lose 17 probes? It's like, well, I mean, walls are important.
This is where we throw down 3 batteries in the Terran's base. Send our units across the map.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
Well, in this case, you would need 6 batteries for the right amount of energy, though.
Or 1
True.
Nexus.
Ooh, so how many batteries? Let's do a math from how many batteries do you want to make to have to make a Nexus to make it more efficient?
Okay, man. Bunker coming down here. He's going to try to get his expand up. A funny opening for both sides now.
Yeah, a lot of scuffles.
Yeah.
I was surprised he finished the pylon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching that thinking the same
Because
thing.
like I don't think he ever thought he was actually gonna do any like meme pressures.
Sometimes you can like get the depth shaded past or like the zealot walked
Well,
across.
you gotta like keep walking the zealot if you're gonna do that.
Yeah. I think he maybe didn't expect the eBay block, or maybe didn't expect the second Reaper. He was maybe thinking he could get it, and then maybe was focused too much and didn't cancel it.
Or maybe me.
Yeah.
Or
That-
just he forgot.
That was my kind
That's
of
also
thing.
a possibility.
He was focused, I think. Well, that's what forgetting is, right?
Forgetting is just focusing on something that's not important.
Yeah,
not
that's,
as important.
that's literally correct. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that
gotcha.
is true.
Well, I mean, you could also just forget and like just sit there and stare at the screen.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Well, that's how the people in the YouTube comments would play because APM has no meaning and everyone that clicks a lot is
Yeah.
stupid. So that's what they would do. They would forget. This was a misappropriation of attention from Scan.
We're getting Phoenixes coming out here.
What do you think's better, the average Twitch chat or the average YouTube commenter?
Oh wow. Or the average Battle.net.com user.
No. We can't, put those,
Battle.net.
we can't put those people in the same
Right?
bracket.
It's that big or whatever.
Yes. What do you think, the average
So what's-
YouTube commenter or the average Twitch chatter? Which one's better?
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Dude, I think that you could cover a dog in honey and put fucking ants all over it, and that would be better than both of them.
Why a dog?
Why is it covered in honey?
To make
Because
sure the ants are
eat
going
it.
crazy.
The ants start to consume it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wow.
Man, you guys got to keep up, man.
I'm
You're
unsatisfied.
like, well, why
by
would
that
why not
answer.
honey? Why not Coca-Cola? You're like, you're missing the point. You're missing the point right now. Stay on target.
That would, yeah, no, that's a much cleaner food, the honey. I don't want to give Coca-Cola to ants. Come on. I don't wish anything badly upon the ants. I mean, they're not YouTube commenters.
Ooh,
Whoa, that's a
look at
move.
this.
I like it.
Saw Hero do this recently, actually, and just as like a huge
Yeah.
gateway flood off of it. It's kind of smart, actually, because you're going Phoenix charge lots, something that Trap kind of likes to do every now and then. But you have a goal base, so just flood even more charge lots.
That's a good move.
You can just make more zealots.
Yeah, that was, it could definitely be one of these, like, mass charge lots plays. Oh, we've seen a lot of that, actually, out of Hero lately, and, of course, SOS used to do it.
Remember
I've
we
seen
took
some funny
both
games
gold
where
bases?
SOS's army is like 36 charge lots and nothing else. It's like, he's, he's got like 24 probes and 36 charge lots.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
his opponent makes a banshee. He's like, oh no.
Well, he sees it. I feel like if you see this and you see Phoenixes, you're definitely going to know exactly what this is, though.
Yeah.
Like, it really can't be anything else. Like, you can only spend your minerals on certain things. More zealots is the answer.
Yeah, he's going to have that charge done pretty soon here. But this attack is inbound, man.
I don't know if he... Does he have
Does
a
he
battery?
know about the gold?
He saw-
actually?
he
He does
saw
know
it.
about the gold.
He
yeah.
does, okay.
Oh, he does have a battery, too. Okay, I thought for a
Okay,
second
good
there was no
catch.
battery there.
He has a small handful of units.
This is going to be kind of an awkward fight.
Yeah.
I don't really know where this is going to end up. The Oracle could actually end up being pretty big for DPS. Oh, he's going to put down a Stasis Ward right in the face
Oh,
of
shuts
Dream.
it
Gets
down, though.
killed. Marine pickups with the Phoenix
Yeah.
will be definitely pretty good, and the charge upgrade is done, so that's going to help out a lot on this retreat here.
Oh, yeah. Pull back. And clears everything that got lifted. Goes back in. All right, he's got it.
Yeah.
Clean.
Not even close.
Yeah, that was cleaner than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Oh, this reinforcement, though, don't want to really go into that yet. That's, yep, okay, good backup. Excellent. I think the Temple Archives, if it's not done already, should be coming up
I hope he's
eventually.
learned his lesson. He's just walking across the map again. Okay, he's not. Right?
I think he's going to keep going, man. No, I think he's not learned his lesson. I just feel like there's no way that this push right now is going to succeed after that initial first part failed.
This is like
Yeah.
one of those things you can't retreat from either. So,
Yeah.
like,
Oh, he's
you-
trying to bait kind of with the Widow Mine there underneath the army.
Yeah.
Although that actually wouldn't be good because then it would just get bait on top of his own
I was
units.
going to say the Phoenix. Yes, the Phoenixes sometimes it's like, no, you don't want to do that at all.
Yeah.
I love when Terrans try to bait with their mines and it just blows up their whole army.
It is great,
It's like,
honestly.
wow. Who saw that coming? Surprise Pikachu. My army's gone.
I almost feel like I want to see Dream do like a big Doom drop. As it's like such a counterintuitive thing, where there's
I
Phoenixes on the map.
really don't want to see that.
But like if you
well,
hold
if they
the
don't catch it, then
yeah, like
you
if
win,
you hold
but-
the middle for
and if
so
they catch
long,
it, you just lose.
No,
in
no,
a
okay.
It's like you just stop the
spectacular
game and you
fashion.
just flip a coin, and you're like, heads, I lose. But
It's like you're flipping a coin, but it's a weighted coin too. You're
yeah.
like, well,
Okay, he's blown one, but now it's right in front of the Phoenix. So if you do it to the point where like the Phoenix are going to be in the middle and you can actually sneak it around, it's going to be like such a kill move because you're only versus Zealots and Phoenix if you can actually get on top of stuff.
Honestly, why is he still out here?
Yeah.
I don't know either.
Well, it feels like if he's just going to wait here and like the gold base has been taken, there's just going to be more and more build-up here.
Oh, the drag on top. Oh, doesn't actually get too many Marines with it, but there's so many Zealots on the ground.
what about the drop?
The answer to mass stuff like that is to just like scale up and make it so it's not quite as strong compared to your army anymore. But he's fighting with like an army that can barely fight against it.
Did quite a
This
bit of
drop
damage
is
on the
doing
ground.
well though.
He just can't. He's actually okay. Getting these pros would be really nice.
Like imagine if instead of it was just being one drop, if he actually baited the whole army to attack like a tiny little thing in the middle, and then there was 3 medevacs in the natural
if
right
he wasn't
now.
rallying,
Well, I think then you recall.
if he wasn't
Right.
rallying, he might have actually been able to do something here. Because like the supplies are pretty close.
Oh,
I mean,
this Zealot harass is going to be
he
annoying.
killed quite a few probes. Not quite enough though. I don't know. I think this just dies now.
Yeah, Trap definitely comes out overall better in this
And he was
scenario.
already ahead, so coming out
Yeah.
better is really bad for.
Wait, is that
Dream.
a 4th?
Yes.
Wow, that's fast.
Well, he's going to have to get it up. I mean, this gold base is going to be up and running for a while longer, so.
Dream's economy is really good. It's just his army has been kind of destroyed at this point.
Well, he keeps setting it out in the middle where you
I
can't
know.
retreat.
Yeah, he needs to be more defensive here. And look at this. Now so many charge hots are coming in for an attack.
This is an orbital over here. I mean, I don't know if there's enough to defend. It doesn't look like it from what we see on screen,
Hey.
unless there's going to be a lot more coming in here.
EMP mine's going to be really nice.
Yeah,
though.
the EMPs are really deceptive here because it looks like a small army, but it's like so many ghosts that suddenly half the army or half the health of all of the trap stuff can just go away at an instant here.
He's very conservative with the EMPs though. Like
It's actually kind of working out for him too because like Trap's like waiting for it to happen as
Yeah.
well. He's like
Yeah.
not fully committing in. He's like assuming that something's going to happen, but then he just kind of gets shaved off.
I like that type of mind game in StarCraft's like, exactly what you said, basically.
Right.
The kind of waiting. It's like, okay, he should be casting this, he should be, and like both of you are trying to hold off as long as possible.
Getting this scout is actually huge because that is such an early 4th base based off of what was happening this whole other game. So getting that scout off is actually really big. That could have really kind of ran
the
away
one
for
thing,
Dream there.
Trap's army really scales poorly, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
With the higher tech Dream army, since he didn't just die, this is going to get kind of scary. I think with the 4th base up now.
But doesn't it look like he's about to attack out, like Trap is here? He's got the War Prism coming. Oh, I guess Storm just started, so maybe not actually.
If Trap was going to like kill him, it would have been with that fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that Storm is on the way, there's a planetary here. Basically, the army's starting to stabilize, and the higher tech units are like here now. So.
Yeah, I think he needs to get a second Robo right now. Like it's good to go into Storm obviously because you already have the tech, but you're doing that into Mass Ghost already. But I think it's just like slow him down and keep him in his base with Zealot harassment and get into Robo units because like Dream's army is going to get a lot better from here, and Storm is not going to be enough alone.
He's really bled a lot of Phoenixes. I think the Phoenixes are quite important. Maybe not all of them, but 3 is kind of.
3 is where you might just patrol aside.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to catch a medevac or something
Yeah.
like that.
3 is not enough to focus on micro in a battle, I think, at this point. At these supplies, no.
No, I like 5 to 6 because then you get into the easily kill medevac territory, but you also get into suicide bomber level.
Yeah, yeah.
3 is just going to die. It's going to melt right away.
Oh, the Zealot that harass is happening right when Terran's
see,
coming out. This
that's-
is so good.
This is the move right here.
Yeah.
Because that army that Dream had, he went up and then he turned around, and
Oh, those
now he's
mines.
actually turning around a little bit.
Oh, that was a
wow,
sick
my
storm.
God.
I was going to say, it's going to be so hard to get storms off with, like, there were so many ghosts in this army, and now all of a sudden it's down to almost 0, one of them
Oh, man. There's
collapsing as well.
There's so much coming through here. I
Where's
can't
the
imagine there's
supply?
anything to defend. Supplies at the bottom of the screen.
No,
What? What do you mean? Like, what?
where's the Terran supply? I mean, he's got 130.
units.
Oh, okay. You mean his actual stuff? Right?
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of unbelievable. But yes, it's at the bottom of the screen. Like, whatever you need to get through this, man.
I think
No,
Trap
I still
just-
feel like there's a ton of supply missing. Like, I don't know where it was this whole fight.
I think a lot of it was maybe some of the medevacs that were
Yeah, I
across the
think
map or
so.
something like that. A lot of it's right there in the production and then at the top of the ramp too, I think. But I mean, Trap just kind of swung on
Yeah.
that middle army. I think that didn't really go. Dream must have been looking at the Zealot harass or transferring SCVs or something, because those storms got off on everything when there was like 12 ghosts.
Well, there's also
with full
there
energy.
was also a drop at the same time too.
Right.
I feel like if there was some critical damage on the other side, maybe, but without the damage, I don't know what he's really trying to play here for.
Gosh, I gotta say, like, I feel like Dream this
Wow.
game. GG, yeah. If he had been like a little bit more reserved and macroed a little bit more before moving out a couple times, I could have seen that going the other way, definitely.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Like,
It
in
was
fact,
kinda
this series, it goes like 3-1 Trap, right? But like, Dream, it felt like it could have gone 3-1 Dream. That doesn't seem outlandish.
Yeah.
We talked about this earlier, but it did seem like it was a situation where, like, you get halfway across the map and you can't really attack in, but you can't go back either. Like some unit compositions against other unit compositions, you can't really you can't retreat or you're going to lose everything. So it was like this weird moment where Dream just had this collection of units coming up into the front and couldn't really do anything with it.
I feel like Dream had the better army composition and the better economy at some points, but he was just too aggressive. Like, the army composition he had was not like an army that can just retreat, especially
Yeah.
with Storms and Zealots. He should have been more passive, especially while like focusing on a drop or something. Like, yeah.
I think he did just get a little unlucky in the middle too, because like we only caught the tail end of the actual engagement, but he looked like he was completely caught off guard. Like I said, like the Zealots and everything were on top of him. There was already a storm that went off. Another storm got off on everything.
Right.
So he just didn't really get set up in that middle spot. So I think if that fight swung a little differently, then we would be seeing maybe the game wasn't over yet or anything. So
Yeah.
Are we having an interview with Trap?
Yeah, we are. Cool. We'll be getting him over here. Yeah, he's just going to put his keyboard and mouse away, and then he'll be over here. So we got a minute or two. As a reminder, guys, we're trying to raise money for a Nintendo 64 match. We've got it all hooked up. We're ready to go. StarCraft 64. We got it. We got the memory extension or whatever it's called that lets us do multiplayer. So your support is appreciated. We love you guys. And this has been fun. It's our first time doing this event. I know we've done some stuff like this before, like the StarCraft Remastered launch party. But, you know, this is the first time we've done it really in Seoul, and I hope we do this many more times to come.
Yeah, it's been a blast so far today. Really, really enjoying it. And I mean, some very good games as well. Like, even though the StarCraft 1 stuff was a little bit one-sided, we definitely had a couple close games in both of the series that were well contested. And this one, again, like, it felt like several games could have gone either way. So I'm digging it so far. It's a good selection of players.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And this venue, special shout-outs to Core A Gaming for letting us use their studio. This is normally where a lot of FGC events are held here, but this is our first time doing anything StarCraft-related. But I actually think this venue works out pretty nicely for what we're trying to do.
Oh, yeah. No, this is awesome. I'm loving it here.
Yeah.
It's a very cool setup. And I like the little player booth that we have over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of nice so that it's a little bit hard for them to, like, hear what we're doing and everything, you know?
Yeah, we tested it out, actually, and, like, you can't hear anything that we're saying out here.
Oh,
which
perfect,
which is pretty cool. So
Yeah.
when I first came in, I'm like, there's no way. And then I sat in there, and I had everybody,
Well,
like,
honestly,
scream curse words at me from outside the glass. I'm like, I don't know.
You could feed our voices into their headsets and they wouldn't learn anything about the game. The way this commentary's been going so far.
Yeah, man. So looks like Trap's almost done putting his keyboard and mouse away. But look, man, it's a very tiny invitational, whether it's StarCraft 1 or StarCraft 2. If you get to the finals here and Trap wins there, that's it. He's won the Tasteless LAN party.
Yeah.
damn,
That's
the
pretty
first
sick.
ever.
The first ever.
Well, how do we figure out the ultimate winner between StarCraft 1 and StarCraft 2?
That
They fight each other on
Nintendo 64. They play on the one true version of the game. The true version.
Oh, my God.
If we
This
get
is the
if we
people's
get to that
version.
donation goal, we're going to realize this was the way StarCraft was meant to be played all along.
Here, you need
All right,
to
here's
headset
our
right
winner, Trap. Welcome.
oh, already just dipped.
All right, well, you guys ask some questions.
All right,
Go ahead.
nice job, Trap. Good job.
Thank you.
So
that was a question?
no, I was just saying good job. The Widow Mine defense in Game 2 on Blackburn. Did you think that was actually going to go off on your mines or on your probes, or did you think you had that defense?
그 블랙번에 있었던 경기에서 can you repeat the
Yeah,
question?
on Blackburn, the Widow Mine drop. almost killed every single probe, and then it didn't kill anything. Did he think that it was actually going to kill everything?
Yeah, was he expecting that?
위도마인이 이거 그거 프로부터 전부 다 죽일 거라고 예상했나요?
아니요, 그 막을 수 있을 거라고 생각했어요. 지뢰가 안 터지고. 약간 좀 운적인 요소도 있는데 타이밍 보고서 될 수도 있겠다고 생각하고 그냥 했어요.
It was a bit of luck, but it was a bit of luck. But he's saying, but basically he says he looked at the timing and he said he should have the armies ready to just block it all, basically.
Damn. Cool.
Any more questions?
Another one, Gemini.
All right, more. All right. Game 1, the 2-gate, 1 base, 2-gate build. What was the purpose of this
Wait,
build?
he say trash.
Oh,
build.
yeah.
Really trash.
No, I didn't say. Okay.
He
I
said
said
that.
it's weird. I said weird.
He said your build game 1 trash.
Weird. It was weird.
첫 번째 게임에서
Yeah, translate it to him.
첫 번째 게임에서 그 빌드를 한 이유가 어떻게 되시는지.
이게 그 중혁이가
예.
이제 서치를 안 갈 거를 이제 예상을 하고서 약간 좀 기습적으로 시도를 한 건데
예.
네 그게 서치를 안 했는데도 불리하더라고요. 근데 그 화염차 드랍 올 거를 알았는데 제가 병력 배치를 조금 더 잘할 수 있었는데
예.
그거 부분에서 제가 살짝 잘못해가지고 판단을 잘못해서 피해를 생각보다 더 많이 받았던 것 같아요.
So basically in the game 1, he thought that Dream is not going to maybe scout. So he says he might have a chance if with this kind of strategy. But he realized later in the game that even if he doesn't go scouting, he's losing the game basically. But basically when what was the card that throw fire?
Hellion.
Yeah, Hellion. When Hellion.
Car that throws fire. I like that. Yeah.
I'm still like.
No, you're fine. You're fine, man. You're fine.
Anyway, when Hellion comes to the thing, he thought that he could have blocked it a little bit better. But
agree.
and if he could have blocked it a little bit better, he might have a better chance. But basically, it has done so much damage that he couldn't recover. Basically. 네.
그 재민나이가
네.
첫 번째 경기 빌드 쓰레기라고 했는데 그러면은 제가 그 테란이 서치를 안 할 걸 생각하면은 어떤 빌드를 해야 괜찮을지.
So he's asking you the question.
Oh.
So if
That's the trap interview with me.
Yeah.
If Terran is not doing the scouting, what's the best build that you can do?
Disruptor drop. Disruptor drop.
Freeze.
He knows.
I got one more question before they close us out. You're in the finals. Congratulations. Do you have one player that you're more worried about facing? That we're gonna have this next match coming up here. Who do you think is gonna be stronger? Who do you think you can beat?
여기서 더 만나기 좀 까다로운 상대가 있다면 누가 될까요?
He's scared of Zerg.
큐어가
They're both so easy.
도우기가 조금 더 까다롭기는 한데
네.
근데 저는 도우기를 만나고 싶어요. 왜냐면은 GSL에 테란이 없어요. 저는 이제 프로토스랑 저그랑만 상대를 앞두고 있어서 그래서 이제 테란전을 하면 좀 마음이 더 편할 것 같아요.
So basically, he's saying in GSL there's no more Terran anymore. So while he has a harder time against Cure, he wants to face Cure in the finals because he wants to have some like a different matchup in the final day.
I guess that pairs well for this event and that event. That's the easiest path. All right. Well, congratulations
Wait, one
again.
more.
Oh, one more. Go ahead.
Do you know Nintendo 64 StarCraft?
StarCraft 64. You see this?
닌텐도 64에 있던 스타크래프트 보신 적 있으신가요?
Don't know.
Never? You want to try?
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right, guys. We will be trying that later on, Trap. We are close to our. I think we're halfway, by the way, guys. Thanks for the support. Almost halfway. We've got a 10-minute break. When we come back, we're going to go to our final match of the evening. It's going to be Solar versus Cure. We'll be back in a little bit. Is he going to go for it? Here we go.